Temperature scales. They're hugely important, of course, because they allow us to express the temperature of something accurately. On a hot day, for example, we can't just say it's so hot it's 10 out of 10. What does that even mean? If it gets even hotter, can we say 11 out of 10? Well, we can, but it's hardly helpful. A proper temperature scale is made by deciding on two fixed reproducible points and assigning a value to those 2 points. The Celsius scale calls the melting point of ice 0 degrees Celsius and calls the boiling point of water 100 degrees Celsius, and there are 100 equal divisions between these two temperatures. Human body temperature is about 37 degrees Celsius. Anders Celsius, who first came up with the scale that now bears his name, could have called the boiling point of water 1000 degrees Celsius if he wanted to. If he did, human body temperature would be 370 degrees Celsius. However, 100 degrees Celsius was chosen for the boiling point of water, so our body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. The Fahrenheit scale calls the melting point of ice 32 degrees Fahrenheit and the boiling point of water 212 degrees Fahrenheit. There are 180 equal divisions in between. Human body temperature, therefore, is about 99 degrees Fahrenheit. Neither of these two temperature scales is really better than the other. It's just what you get used to. I live in Australia, so I prefer the Celsius scale because that's the one I'm used to. However, there is a temperature scale that's probably better than both of them, and it's called the Kelvin scale. The Kelvin scale was named after Lord Kelvin, an Irish-born scientist who worked mostly in Scotland. He developed the idea for the scale in about the 1840s. The Kelvin scale is used by scientists and engineers in a wide variety of fields, but as an example, by those who design gas pipes, gas storage tanks, and other vital industrial equipment that our modern world depends upon to operate. 0 on the Kelvin scale starts at minus 273 degrees Celsius and increases in increments that are equal to the Celsius scale, so that 1 on the Kelvin scale is minus 272 degrees Celsius, 2 on the Kelvin scale is minus 271 degrees Celsius, and so on. And what's so special about minus 273 degrees Celsius? Well, minus 273 degrees Celsius is as cold as anything can get. Nothing can get colder than minus 273 degrees Celsius. I'll say it again. Nothing can get colder than minus 273 degrees Celsius. So it makes sense to make a temperature scale that calls the lowest temperature possible 0. You can't go below 0 on the Kelvin scale, and there's no such thing as minus 274 degrees Celsius. So how do we know that nothing can get colder than minus 273 degrees Celsius, or what is called 0 Kelvin? And how exactly is the Kelvin scale better than any other temperature scale? Let's take a look. Thanks for watching this short excerpt from Shedding Light on Heat, Episode 4, The Kelvin Scale. Using highly engaging visuals and outstanding explanations, the Shedding Light on Heat series teaches students everything that they need to know about heat, including its effect on things and how it transfers from one thing to another. In Episode 4, The Kelvin Scale, we look at the temperature scale that in many ways is superior to the Celsius and Fahrenheit scales. And what's so good about the Kelvin scale? Well, it has allowed us to build the industries that our modern world depends on. You can read a transcript of the video that has lots of screen grabs at www.liacoseducationalmedia.com, where you can also download the student activity sheet. So visit us today.